horrible, but I'm glad I'm by myself.
Yeah, thankfully I didn't have to bring that home with me. Thank the Lord.
Exactly, and I'm not going to bring the drama home with me. I'm going to enjoy myself. I'm going to eat my steak or eat my cookies or my peach cobbler, which I love, and just leave all that behind me.
So, in essence, I have to ask the question, people, and we have posted this article on the Ask Avani Show, at Ask Avani Show on Twitter. I know you are there. I am seeing you favoriting. Another question. Are married people happier than singles? I would say not necessarily. But then again, if you're happily married, you would disagree. So, that's a fence. And I know there's people on one side and there's people on the other. That's it. And it's cool. You can agree to disagree. And no one's not going to take offense if you say yes and if someone else says no.
Well, see, that's, again, it's a per person and per relationship thing to me.
That's right.
There are a lot of unhappy people in marriages and relationships that I know of.
Oh, yeah. Now, there was an article, okay, I had to share this one because it made me laugh. I thought, okay, this is what this says. 10 reasons why being single is better than a relationship. And I'm thinking, okay, let's just quickly see what it says here. Number 1, time to build a better you.
I agree with that. I do agree with that.
Yeah, because then you don't have to put up with no one's mess, and you can just do you and get on with it, and you do what you want, and no one can't tell you nothing because there's no one there to see what you're doing. Great, carry on. You again, leading swiftly into number 2, do what you want when you want. Perfect. You don't have to answer to nobody.
I have a check mark on that one too. I like that.
That's it. And number 3 is you can have a girls' or a guys' night out with your friends without the guilt. See, again.
Can I ask a question about that?
Yes.
Why would you have to have guilt?
Listen, remember I said to you about these insecure peoples? Okay, they give you grief. If you tell them you're going to have your friends, you're going to get a whole heap of noise in your ears. No, you don't want the noise. So if you've got rid of that significant other, you don't have to hear it, innit?
Well, don't say get rid of. That's like you're giving them poison and you're knocking them off. If you don't have. Okay, I know where your mind is today. I'd rather get rid of them, but okay. But I mean, I have, as you might call it, guys' night out, and I never have guilt because I'm in a position, and I've been in a position my whole life. I'm not going to do something to injure or disturb the relationship that I have with anybody before I get married or after I get married. I always say I didn't get married to commit adultery. I just didn't do it. I could have just been single and not worried about it.
No, but you see, it's not even that you, as the other person going out, has that mindset. This is what I mean. Like I said, if you got a crazy at home, whether they're insecure, whether they're crazy jealous, if you got somebody that's on that wavelength, that spectrum, right? It don't matter what you do. It don't matter what you say. You could tell them you're going to the shop. If you take more than a certain time, when you come back, it's gonna all hell breaking loose. Where you been? What did you do? Who did you see? Blah, 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 blah. It's dramas. This is what I mean.
I agree with that. I agree. I agree with that. I agree, but
you don't have to hear their noise.
I mean, we have so many show topics that pop up in the middle of a show topic. But I agree with that. And so as you go through the 10 reasons, we are on reason number 4.
So reason number 4 is, which is just a quick one, which I don't even take no notice of, because it says plenty of time to start a new hobby. Because I'm sorry, you shouldn't have to wait to get out of a relationship to start a new hobby. But anyway, I'm just going to keep it going. Number 5, the freedom to date whomever you want and go on as many dates as possible. Yeah, well,
ding, 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 ding. I'm ringing the bell on that one.
Do what you want. You ain't beholden to nobody no more, so that's it. Bye-bye. Oh, yeah, I like this one. This one's funny. See, now, this is what I mean. See, this is how social media has taken over our life. Number 6, no need to feel guilt over what you post on social media. Now, I don't do that, but some people do. So, and it says, unfortunately, the wrong post, photo, or comment can be taken out of context and easily misconstrued when you're in a relationship. Ultimately, this is the deterrent in many relationships. Hey, just turn off Facebook. Don't bother with that. because that get you into trouble. Number 7, again, no need to monitor someone else's social media activity. What did I just say to you about the insecurity? Oh, God. Number 8, less time on the phone and more time to do you. Okay.
But and that again, I have to agree with that. When you are in the process of dating, there is the let me call them or I wonder what they're doing, because I agree with that. You're thinking about them a lot when you're in the beginning of relationships. I've been married for quite some time, and so I can honestly say I don't think about what my wife is doing as much, because I'm going to see her. I assume I'm going to see her. I hope I'm going to see her. If I'm blessed, I will see her. And so I don't have that piece. And that's something maybe I should. Maybe I can do better at that. Maybe I should be worried about, not jealous worried, but maybe I should wonder what she's doing. Yeah, that's what I'll do.
Okay. Okay, people. Again, you can comment on this. We are posting it. Number 9. Oh, no more forced relationships. Now, the definition of this is when you're in a relationship, you're not just in a relationship with the girl stroke guy, but you're in it with their family, their friends, and even the pets. I was like, And then it says, chances are there's someone in their circle that you're not going to like. So
that's a biggie.
Yeah. So you think, okay. Hey, that's something we're going to have to look at that. Number 10. Oh, I know there's going to be some people out there who are going to be laughing and crying and happy about this one. Let me say it. Once you have removed said person from your life, number 10 says you will have more money in your pocket. Because you ain't spending.
Well, it depends on the relationship. Sometimes it's a financial detriment to them, because that other person, that woman may have had more money than Renegade.
Well, there you go, isn't it? So bye-bye. She left you and that's it. You back to square one. You ain't getting nothing else now. So I thought we would just share that because I just thought that was very amusing.
and a lot of that, those the things that you mentioned, a lot of them had a lot of the what people think of me connotations.
That's it.
And that's I may have mentioned it once or before. I'll mention it again. I think when you're in your life, you go through these stages. When you're a child, you don't understand that you have to care about anything. You care about yourself and what's happening to you. If I'm hungry, I'm hungry. If I'm wet, I'm wet. If I've messed my pants, I'm not feeling good. Change me. So you have immediate things. Yeah, you got immediate worlds. You grow, and then you realize you can't just say what you think about Aunt Mary, even though she does look a certain way or she does smell a certain way. They tell you, well, you can't say that, and so you go through that metamorphosis of becoming a child, and then you become an adult, but then that wonderful time happens when you hit my age and you start to realize that you can say whatever you want to.
I was going to say, have you ever noticed that as people get older, they just become more relaxed about what they say and they really do not care what other people think?
They go back to that other side where you were when you were a child. I'm not totally there yet. I do respect the feelings of others, and I do. Yeah. But I do have my lovely mother who is still alive, who is as I believe, I think 82.
Oh.
And so, she can pretty much say what she wants to say, and we may not always like it.
I know somebody like that. He used to make me die because we just think, oh my God, did you really just say that? He just didn't care, and he'd look at you like, what? It's the truth. Absolutely priceless people. We are about to take a short break, but I have to put this in your mind because we are going to be talking about this when we come back from the break. K-Rose, I'm sorry, but now, in honor of today's show topic, I have to say I had to put this one in. Now, because this is another reality TV show format, yet another one, yes, I hear people groaning, and I'm thinking... When I saw it, I was thinking, okay, this is interesting how it's come about, but I'm curious why so many people seem to be open to the idea of marrying a complete stranger. So I have seen this little format taking shape around the world. Okay, so now it's come to the UK. So it's come into my radar because it's come to the UK, and it's this program called Married at First Sight. Have you heard of this?
I have actually watched episodes. It was a train wreck that I couldn't look away
you just
from.
Couldn't, yeah, you just couldn't. And the question I've got for you before we go to the break, Keros, is this a TV social experiment that we should take seriously, especially in honor of today's show? Because I just have to know, people. We are posting this at Ask Avani Show now. You can watch this, and if you've already been watching it, please let us know what you think. Marriage at First Sight. I just have to know, because to me, they're crazy. That's it. That's all I'm going to say. They are crazy. Who rocks up to an altar to get married to a complete... Now, let me tell you, they ain't never met, they ain't never spoke, they ain't never seen each other. They've had no chance of even finding out the person's name until they start getting close to this so-called wedding. Their families don't know each other. Look, it's a disaster waiting to happen as far as I'm concerned. If anybody stays together after the initial experiment, I think it'll be a miracle. But hey, true love, I'm sure, will shine through if it's meant to shine through. So all I'm going to say is, people, tell us what you think at Ask Avani Show. We are taking a short break because I am leaving you with that. Married at First Sight. What do you think? We're taking a short break now. We will be right back. Hi, this is Avani, UK Soul Queen Diva, and you're tuned into the Ask Avani Show on the Get Global Network. Good afternoon and welcome back. This is the Ask Avani Show. Welcome back, everybody. We're having a laugh today. If you have just joined us, I'm just going to remind you what today's show is, because you've missed out on some jokes, trust me. Is the church and society keeping women single? Now, we have been talking about this. We have been debating about this. I know that you guys are, on social media. You're on Twitter. You're telling us how much you love it. You're favoriting. You're sharing. Yes, people, welcome. Today's show has been very funny. I have enjoyed researching it. As you know, isn't it, K-Rose? You know that I've enjoyed doing this.
It doesn't really sound like you get into the shows at all. It sounds like it's like just some tedious, methodical, boring thing, and I'm sorry to have to put you through it every week.
Yeah, I know. It's just such a shame, but I have to say to you that I'm loving the torture. It's entertainment torture, and it is hilarious. Oh, my God. People, before the break, I posed a question, because we have shared this topic about Married at First Sight, which is the latest round of reality TV show format, which I'm sure a lot of you have been watching and laughing at and thinking, oh God. So obviously if you're married, you can give us a different aspect to it. But me not having been married, I just think they're crazy. I have to say, I'm just like, okay, hold on a second. As far as I'm concerned, again, I'll say again, why are there so many people that seem to be open to the idea of marrying a complete stranger? What's going on? As far as I'm concerned, I don't think I would do that, because, oh no, I like to know what I'm getting, and I definitely want to know who I'm getting married to. I'm sorry. This is legally binding, people. I don't understand. Why do they have to get married? Why can't they just live together? And obviously go on holiday, the honeymoon bit, if they have to. Why can't they do that instead and just see what happens? This is the question I'm posing. So people, you tell us what you think. It's just hilarious.
Well, having been married for many years, that show is insane to me.
Oh my God! What did you think when you first saw that? Did you think it was a wind up?
As I mentioned to you on back channel in the break, my wife and I actually sat down, and our first exposure to it, or mine, she may have seen it before, I'm not sure, but we sat while we were doing some work together.
Uh-huh.
I'm normally on the computer doing things on Saturday. So one Saturday, or it was a Sunday, we sat there and watched like 5 or 6 episodes of this thing.
Right.
And we're looking at each other like, no way I would have married you if I didn't know you. There is no reality in that for either one of us. There is no way.
Oh my God.
And just think about, you marry someone, and now there are arranged marriages.
Right.
Which to me is almost the same thing, but it's to me it's worse, because you don't have a TV show to get you out of it at the end.
Oh my God. just
now, could you do that? Could you walk in? Oh well, that ends that.
That's it. Oh hell no! I don't care. No, and more no. I ain't doing that.